In last weekend's video, we celebrated the end of Scarlet and Violet by ranking every set in the era. I thought it would be fun to revisit the end of a different era in Sword and Shield. So we have a couple of packs to open today to see if we can keep our hot streak going. If you're interested in seeing if we can pull an altar today, well, boy, do I have a video for you.
Let's don't go. King of the street vibes, gotta go fast, gonna win all night. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's don't go.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Less Than Ghost video. If you love Pokemon and openings like this one, consider subscribing to the channel. That's right guys, last week we opened up a bunch of early Scarlet and Violet packs from the Paldea Legend and Paldea Partners tins, but those included some Sword and Shield packs, so if you do see them out in the wild, they might be worth a pickup. These tins had a mix of packs from the third year of Sword and Shield. They consist of some of Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, and Silver Tempest. So I'm really excited to crack open these packs and see if we can get an alt-art, or at the very least, a nice trainer gallery. So as you can see here, guys, we have a mix of some of the Year 3 Sword and Shield sets. We have 1 Brilliant Stars, 4 Silver Tempest, and 3 Lost Origins. Some amazing sets, some of the best outside of Evolving Skies. But before we get into that, we're going to wet our whistle with a little bit of White Flare, a tech sticker collection. Let's open this bad boy up. You know, these sets have been phenomenal. I am really enjoying the opening experience when it comes to these. We did open some Black Bolt 3-pack tech stickers earlier, and we got a beautiful Genesect SIR. So let's see if the 3-pack luck continues, or if the Black Bolt White Flare luck continues. So we did not get our 5th straight SIR last video, womp womp, but hey, let's see if the White Flare luck continues. We got a couple of packs, then we'll get into the Sword and Shield, which I know at least I'm very excited for. I love those sets. And there we go. We got a nice little Pokeball to start, and then a Tornadus for the first pair. So I will say, guys, that these two sets have been very, very readily available. Still, again, not in stores. I can barely find. It's funny. I can't find like new product in stores, but like those tins, I did find at a Walmart, which is interesting. As we get Archeops, I think we got a nice illustration rare of him recently too. But yeah, there are so many drops online of this set. Thankfully, it seems like the Pokemon Company has got it together for this set. Hopefully, we see it with Mega Evolutions too, because man, that set look amazing. I cannot wait for that in about a month now, as we get a Pokeball and a Reshiram EX. So not too bad. I mean, if you consider a Pokeball a hit, we had 3 out of 3. If you don't, well then, you got 1. And actually, before we move on, nice. We actually got 2 little hollow energies there. Beautiful. Now, let us get into some Sword and Shield. Man, it's crazy that now this is such a treat. At least I feel like Sword and Shield is a treat now. Want to make sure we don't 1, 2, 3, 4 little pack trick action, man. And then the yellow borders. Crazy how quick this has become. Pretty nostalgic, to be quite honest. Brilliant Stars too, man. This was one of my favorite sets. This is an amazing one. You got the Charizard, the Arceus, all of the Trainer Gallery, Gen 1 evolutions. Awesome set. But nothing there. That's okay. Now, I'm excited for some Silver Tempest. I considered this the weakest in the final Year 3 of Sword and Shield, and I didn't open up a lot of it. You know, I know I've said before, but I was so hyped and ready for Crown Zenith. It had been, you know, already revealed, and there was a lot of hype around it when this set was first came out. So I really had no interest in this whatsoever. I wanted to go all in on Crown Zenith. And they did, as Crown Zenith is one of the few sets that I have completely mastered. But you know, I think that I looked only at the the alt arts in Silver Tempest, and they really didn't do anything for me. The Lugia is gorgeous, like, don't get me wrong there, but the others, which honestly I can't even remember off the top of my head, I'll put them on the screen as usual if I remember. But the trainer gallery, I didn't really take a look at, and there's some really nice trainer gallery cards. Regieleki V, all right, a V hit coming through there. So yeah, I mean, it's funny because I actually had, for the longest time, the desire to do a revisit of this set and, you know, get a couple ETBs or 3-packs. I think they did booster bundles, but unfortunately it quickly became too difficult and too expensive. All Sword and Shield now, if you're looking at anything in bulk, you know, they are not cheap. And hey, Russia Ram going back to some white flare there. That's see, and that's the thing too. Some of these later Sword and Shield sets, even the Vs are looking better. Like, I know the Lugia V in this set is actually like really cool. Looks like it's kind of like its own full art in a way. All right, last Silver Tempest. Yes, we can remember sets. There we go. And then we're gonna go into Lost Origin. That is that's probably my favorite Year 3 Sword and Shield. So we'll see what we can do there. Hey, look at that! Now, see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Zeraora Trainer Gallery. That is really nice. Zeraora is one of my favorite Pokemon too. I think he's really cool, and that's looking nice. And a little call forward, I guess, to little trainers in there as well within the trainer gallery. Looking nice there. All right, last 3 packs, Lost Origins. Yeah, guys, this is, man, I love this set. Really close to mastering it too. I should probably get on it sooner rather than later with the way things are. The only alt art that we don't have is the Rotom, which I know we have one friend who loves his Rotom. So how cool would it be to be able to pull that today? But yeah, I love this set. The Giratina is iconic. It's, I mean, if it wasn't for the Moonbryon, it might be the card in Sword and Shield. But love that, have that. What else? Oh yeah, my Meowth. I love the Galarian Meowth. Or it might be Persian.
Nope.
One of my cat boys. And then actually, I want to say it could be possibly the first alt art I ever pulled on the channel was the Aerodactyl from this set. So that's kind of a special one to have too. It is. I haven't been able to do that in a minute. The Aerodactyl is off-centered. Crazy, which is unfortunate. Otherwise, I'd love to send it to PSA. But all right, here we go, guys. Sword and Shield, Year 3. We went back in time. What can we do? Last pack magic. Lost Origin. Always a treat to be able to go back to Sword and Shield. Yellow borders, pack trick. What do we got here? We've got Volo, and it's a holo. Nothing too special there, but hey, we got a really nice trainer gallery from Silver Tempest. Hopefully, before it gets completely out of reach, we can revisit the set even a little more. There you have it, guys. A little Sword and Shield nostalgia to get you through the midweek blues. This is an era that has a very special place in my heart, as it is what got me back into the hobby. So it's always great to return to it whenever we can. But as tends to be the case, I'm not sure what we're going to do this weekend. I have a couple of ideas in mind, so we'll see where things go. But as always, if in the meantime you wouldn't mind doing the usual YouTube thing, you know what that is, and it starts with smashing the like button by hitting that thumbs up, drop a comment down below because I love hearing from you and I do respond to everyone, and don't forget to subscribe because again, we are very close, inching our way to 700 subscribers, which to me is crazy. Thank you all. Love you. The support is amazing. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll be back this weekend with some more fun Less Than Ghost action. It's longer than I want, and I just hit the mic. Great.
Master of Apex and Pokemon 2, dodging shots, flying high like the